As the global economic situation becomes increasingly dire, more and more people are looking for ways to make a steady income. And how can the average person make money fast in this climate? The answer is all around us. Industries that you haven't noticed, but have unlimited potential. In this turbulent economic environment, there are some industries that will still grow against the trend, and seizing them is the same as seizing the next wealth opportunity. The secrets of a senior economy are actually hidden in every corner we overlook. You may think that all the elderly need is a bed and regular care, but the truth is far from that simple. There's a very successful example in Japan called Curves Gym, which doesn't accept young people and focuses on serving middle-aged and older women. The success of this gym is not just that it allows these older people to exercise, but that it fulfills their deepest desire, to socialize. What the elderly lack is not mobility, but a sense of being. They want to be included in society, not to be left alone, and Curves has lined up the fitness equipment in a circle to form a kind of social place, where members work out while chatting, and the distance between their hearts is drawn closer in the sweat. The emotional bonding in this gym goes far beyond the physical workout, and the turnover rate of members is only 3%. Can you imagine? Seniors are flocking to all kinds of cultural and recreational classes, enrolling in full art programs, painting, music, and even flower arranging. They no longer study for grades or to make a living, but to enrich their lives. This phenomenon is actually spreading all over the world. Senior university courses everywhere are always full, and the difficulty of enrollment is comparable to the battle for classes among young people. What the elderly need is such a space where they can learn, communicate, and share with each other, and these cultural and entertainment needs are precisely a treasure trove for the future elderly economy. Therefore, the real market for the elderly is not in nursing homes, but in the social platform, cultural, and entertainment circles they desire. What you can offer them is not just a service, but a kind of respect and recognition so that they can rediscover the value of their existence, which is the secret weapon of the future elderly economy. In modern society, pets have long ceased to be just housekeeping animals. They have become intimate partners of human beings, family members, and even spiritual support. With the elevation of the status of pets, people's emotional investment in them is also getting deeper and deeper, which is not only manifested in the daily care, but also reflected in the aftermath of the death of pets. As a result, a seemingly cold but highly potential industry quietly emerged: pet funeral. Pet funeral industry is actually a piece of wealth has not yet been widely developed. Unlike the traditional way of handling pets, today's pet owners prefer to provide them with a decent hospice service. From pet cremation to farewell ceremonies to customized souvenirs, all aspects of pet funerals carry the owner's emotional attachment to their deceased pets. This demand has become stronger with the popularization of pet culture, and more consumers are willing to hold formal funerals for their pets. It can be said that pet funeral is no longer just a simple pet cremation treatment, but a service with a sense of ceremony and emotional expression. The investment threshold of the pet funeral industry is not high. Compared with other industries, the infrastructure required for pet funeral is simple and easy to obtain. Only need to rent a small piece of land in the outskirts of the city, buy a small incinerator, and then, equipped with a small truck that can carry the remains of pets, will be able to operate basically. At the same time, with the development of technology, some pet funeral companies have also introduced incinerators and vans integrated equipment, further reducing operating costs. This flexible equipment configuration allows entrepreneurs to get started without excessive capital investment at startup, which is suitable for individuals or small businesses venturing into the field of entrepreneurship for the first time. As people's standard of living improves, more and more families regard pets as emotional dependents, and the role of pets gradually changes from companion animals to spiritual companions. Therefore, when pets pass away, owners want to provide them with a dignified farewell ceremony. Traditional landfill disposal is no longer sufficient to meet the emotional needs of modern people who prefer to preserve their pets' ashes through cremation to send their condolences. Pet funeral services cover a wide range of aspects from body transportation, body cleaning, cremation, farewell ceremony to customized souvenirs, etc. Consumers can choose the appropriate services according to their needs. Personalization of services is especially important in this process. For example, some pet owners will hold a short farewell ceremony for their pets, inviting friends and relatives to attend together to bid them farewell. Some owners will customize special souvenirs, such as pet paw print sculptures, necklaces of ashes, or even ask a priest to supersede their pets. According to the different needs of the owners, the form of pet funeral services can also be more diversified, and enterprises can also provide more flexible options in this field, so as to attract customers of different consumption levels. Pet funeral is not just a simple service, it is a kind of emotional consumption. Due to the deep emotion between pet owners and their pets, many owners are willing to pay a high fee for their pet's final journey. Taking pet cremation as an example, depending on the size of the pet, the cremation cost ranges from a few hundred to a few $1,000s. In addition, if you add the customization of souvenirs and ceremony services, the overall cost may reach tens of thousands of dollars. Despite the cost, pet owners generally believe that it is a way of honoring their deceased pets and a way of comforting their own emotions. In addition, pet funeral service providers can gain access to a wider source of customers by establishing partnerships with pet hospitals, pet grooming stores, and so on. These establishments are often frequented by pet owners on a regular basis, and by providing a commission-sharing mechanism, pet funeral companies can create a mutually beneficial win-win situation with these partners. For the pet funeral industry, this kind of channel cooperation can not only increase business, but also effectively reduce the cost of marketing. In addition to the current market demand, the future prospects of the pet funeral industry are also very broad. With the popularization of pet culture worldwide, the demand for pet funeral will continue to grow. The pace of life in modern society is getting faster, and more people are choosing to keep pets as an emotional support, especially in the cities, where pets have become a part of many people's lives. When a pet passes away, this emotional relationship will continue, and pet funeral is one of the ways to continue this emotion. In the future, the pet funeral industry may transform from a mere service industry to a carrier of emotional culture. Companies can consider organizing pet memorial events, inviting pet owners to gather with their pets' relics and share stories about their relationship with their pets. In addition, the development of online pet memorials has potential. Owners can create memorial pages for their pets through digital platforms, upload videos and photos of their pets before they were born, and leave nostalgic words about their pets so that their pets' memories will live on. The pet funeral industry is an emerging industry that is gradually emerging with the development of pet culture and has become an ideal choice for entrepreneurs by virtue of its low investment and high demand. The drive for emotional consumption is particularly significant in pet funerals, where companies are not just providing services, but helping pet owners deal with emotional belonging. If they can capture this gap in the market and provide professional and warm services, entrepreneurs will be able to reap huge business rewards in this cold but highly promising industry. The singles economy is quietly rising as a new trend in the modern consumer market. You may not realize it, but every young person living alone around you, every person who chooses to live a single life, is reshaping the way we consume. Imagine a person who works in the city, who is not burdened by a family, who does not have the pressure of educating his children, and who has more disposable income and time. His pursuit of life is no longer the traditional three-person family style of thrift and savings, but rather a preference for a high-quality, personalized lifestyle. He is willing to pay for the convenience and fashion of life, and is more willing to enjoy those products that can simplify life. And that, in a nutshell, is the essence of the singles economy, providing exclusive solutions for people living alone. There is a very special company in Japan that has discovered a small need of the single people. They want to cook by themselves, but they don't want to deal with big bags of rice, flour, food, and oil. So this company puts rice into drink bottles, each of which contains just the right amount for one meal. This seemingly insignificant idea has instantly impressed thousands of single consumers. Bottled rice is lightweight and stylish, so you don't have to worry about cooking with the wrong ratio of rice to water, nor do you have to worry about a bag of rice going bad if you leave it in for too long. The fact that such a simple innovation sold 500,000 bottles within a year is not only a product success, but also an accurate capture of the nature of the singles economy. Unlike household consumers, the consumption habits of single people are more in pursuit of convenience and personalization. Living alone does not mean that they compromise on the quality of life. On the contrary, many singles are more willing to spend money for an exquisite life. Products such as mini home appliances, single hot pots, and self-heating snacks have emerged as essential items in their daily lives. These products not only meet the practical needs of living alone, but are also full of design, catering to their preference for high-value, high-quality products. For single consumers, spending a little more money in exchange for time and convenience of life is a willing choice. Moreover, the consumption of single people does not only stop at the material level, their spiritual consumption also shows strong demand. Gyms, yoga classes, art classes, and even online courses have become part of the self-improvement for singles. Living alone gives them more time to focus on self-development, and they are willing to invest in their own growth, pursuing mental health, physical well-being, and spiritual fulfillment. In this process, businesses can provide them with customized services, such as one-on-one private tutoring programs, small group interest courses, and even smart home devices specifically designed for living alone, to help them improve their quality of life. The rapid development of the singles economy is not only a consumer phenomenon, but also a social phenomenon. As the single population grows, more and more businesses are realizing the huge potential of this market. The future consumption pattern will be more personalized and convenient, and more tailor-made products and services for the single population will emerge. Whether it's the stylish bottled rice as a starting point, or those mini home appliances and spiritual consumer services designed for singles, it's all announcing that the singles economy is the new consumer trend of our time. And this trend has just begun. In modern society, more and more young people are no longer willing to work for their bosses, but choose to start their own business and find an independent source of income. In this trend, snack business has become a highly respected way because it has a low-cost, low-threshold, fast return. Some young people, in particular, not only possess a passion for the food and beverage industry, but also know how to utilize the power of the internet to achieve wealth accumulation through innovative ways. The success story of a post-90s lad is a typical example of this. This young man was originally like most people. His daily 9-to-5 job made him feel boring and tired. He realized that continuing to work for others would not give him real freedom and growth, so he began to look for opportunities to start his own business. After some observation and market research, he found that the street food business was very prosperous, but also noticed that many stall owners were not good at marketing and promotion, although they were skilled in their craft. So, he came up with a unique business model. Instead of cooking himself, he used the power of the internet to help stallholders expand their business through snacks, technical training, and network enrollment. In the beginning, this young man didn't have much money or relevant catering experience, but he was good at using social media. While swiping his cell phone, he accidentally found some video accounts specializing in street food, which updated their works every day and attracted a large number of fans. What interested him more was that behind these accounts were often organizations that did snack training. He realized that if he could promote his mode of cooperation with these stall owners through the internet, he might be able to bring them more trainees and at the same time make a profit himself. So he used his cell phone every day to film the process of making snacks by the stallholders and uploaded the beautifully made videos to major social platforms to attract people interested in learning to make snacks to sign up for training. He himself is not responsible for the actual training work, but with those who are willing to cooperate with the stall owners to establish a cooperative relationship, the stall owners are responsible for on-site teaching. In this way, he successfully acted as a bridge between students and stall owners. At first, some stall owners were not willing to cooperate with him, worrying that teach the apprentice, starve the master. But after repeated communication and the promise of not recruiting local trainees, he finally impressed a few stall owners and was willing to try. After the first successful cooperation, this model began to gradually operate. He spent part of his day visiting stall owners and inviting them to join the cooperative program, while the rest of the time was spent on filming and promoting the course. Through online enrollment, he quickly attracted a large number of students from all over the country to enroll in the program, and the stall owners were satisfied with the expanded student population, creating a mutually beneficial situation for both sides. In less than a year, he netted $50,000 with this model. The key behind this entrepreneurial story is that he capitalized on several important trends. The first is the power of the internet. Through the dissemination of online videos, he can easily reach potential trainees nationwide, breaking the geographical limitations. Secondly, he found the pain point between stall owners and trainees. Stall owners wanted to expand their business, but lacked promotion channels, while trainees wanted to learn popular snacking skills, but had no good learning channels. He created a win-win situation by connecting both parties. In addition, this young man's success lies in the fact that he knows how to subtract, i.e., by focusing on the online promotion aspect, he avoids the most difficult part of a restaurant business, making and selling the food in person. Instead of getting bogged down in the tedious work usually faced in a catering business, such as sourcing ingredients, ensuring hygiene, and responding to customer complaints, he handed these tasks over to the stall holders themselves and focused on the promotion and enrollment part of the business that he specializes in. The success of this snack business model shows that in modern society, even without much capital or experience, as long as you find a market pain point, utilize the tools of the internet, and establish reasonable partnerships, you can also achieve rapid wealth accumulation. Moreover, the food and beverage industry has always been a field of opportunity due to its wide market demand and large consumer base. Whether through stalls or through the internet innovation model like this 90-year-old boy, it is possible to succeed in this industry. Overall, snacks entrepreneurship is attracting more and more young people to try it with its low cost and high return. And through innovative thinking, internet promotion, and optimization of the cooperation model, the potential of this field will continue to be explored. In the future, more entrepreneurs like this 90-year-old boy will create their own road to success in the snack industry in their own way. Blind box economy, a business model that capitalizes on consumer curiosity, has risen rapidly in recent years and has become an attractive means of wealth creation. Originally originating from the Japanese Twister culture, the model has been expanded globally by companies such as Bubble Mart, which has not only been successful in the toy market, but has also expanded into food and beverage, fashion, and many other areas. The core of the blind box lies in the elements of randomness and scarcity, which work together to arouse consumers' curiosity and desire to buy. The success of the blind box is that it makes the consumer experience full of unpredictability. Consumers don't know what they're getting when they buy a blind box, and this surprise of the unknown inspires a sense of anticipation and fulfillment. Whether you are a toy collector or an ordinary consumer who wants to try your luck, you'll be attracted by the randomness of the blind box. The appearance of some rare styles or hidden editions enhances the attraction of the blind box because their scarcity makes people full of expectation when they make repeat purchases, hoping that they can get that special luck. Bubble Mart has capitalized on this mentality to create a consumer experience that combines collection, scarcity, and surprise. By purchasing a blind box, consumers are not only getting a toy, but also participating in a game, full of surprises and suspense. This consumption model can greatly stimulate consumers' repeat purchase behavior, which in turn drives sales growth. Bubble Mart has not only become a globally recognized brand through this model, but also succeeded in pushing its market value to the 10 billion mark in a short period of time. But the success of the blind box economy is not limited to the toy sector. The blind box concept is equally applicable in the restaurant, fashion, and other industries. A prime example is an innovative noodle restaurant that borrowed the blind box model and attracted a large number of customers by designing discounts and prizes at the bottom of the bowl. After finishing their noodles, customers will find different discounts printed on the bottom of the bowl, such as $20 off their next purchase, a free side dish, or even more rewards. This experience allows customers to enjoy their food while experiencing a sense of surprise similar to a blind box. More importantly, this design successfully stimulates the desire of customers to consume twice, and they want to see what different surprises they will get next time they consume, which leads to a high frequency of noodle shop customers coming back. This open blind box type of consumer experience capitalizes on people's anticipation of the unknown. Unlike traditional promotions, the blind box design keeps consumers excited during the consumption process, which not only increases the fun of consumption, but also effectively extends the customer's stay and motivates them to come back. For businesses, this model not only brings direct profits, but also attracts new customers through word of mouth, as the experience of opening a blind box is often shared on social media, creating a spontaneous publicity effect. The key to success in the blind box economy *** is to create scarcity ***. In each series of products, merchants will deliberately design some hidden models or limited edition products, which are produced in very small quantities and can only be obtained by chance after multiple purchases. This scarcity greatly mobilizes the consumer's desire to buy, because people always hope that they can be the lucky ones who own the rare items that others do not have. For some toy collectors or enthusiasts, acquiring these rarities is not only a manifestation of personal fulfillment, but can even be used as a kind of investment, which also possesses the potential of wealth appreciation due to its high circulation price in the secondary market. However, the economy behind the blind box also requires careful planning on the part of the company in terms of operation and design. Blind boxes are not simply a combination of randomized commodities. The success of blind boxes relies on the quality of the product itself, the cultural atmosphere of the brand, and the rationality of the scarcity design. If the product itself lacks attractiveness, or the scarcity is overhyped, the blind box model may lose its appeal and even trigger consumer resentment. Therefore, companies need to balance the quality of goods and consumer expectations when designing blind boxes to maintain long-term attractiveness. The explosion of the blind box economy not only demonstrates its great potential in modern consumer culture, but also reveals an important market trend. Consumers are increasingly pursuing a sense of experience and entertaining consumption ***. Different from the pure transaction mode in the past, modern consumers are more willing to pay for the fun and emotional value of the consumption process, and the randomness and sense of surprise of the blind box are the most important factors. The randomness and sense of surprise of the blind box fits this demand. It not only provides products, but also provides a consumer experience full of suspense and anticipation. Overall, the success of the blind box economy stems from the fact that it skillfully utilizes people's curiosity about the unknown and their desire for scarce goods. Whether it is in the field of toys, food and beverage, or any other field, the blind box model can create great business value. By increasing the randomness and scarcity of products, companies can not only attract a large number of consumers, but also motivate them to repeat consumption, thus multiplying profits. The charm of the blind box economy lies in the fact that it is not only a business model, but also an innovative way to deeply interact with consumers. In the fast-paced working life of modern society, many white-collar workers are faced with the problem: how to efficiently solve the lunch problem in the busy work gap. Eating out takes time, and bringing your own lunchbox is too cumbersome. It is based on this demand. Some smart entrepreneurs have seized the opportunity of the lazy economy to create a simplified food service, Lazy Mode, so that the busy urban population can enjoy efficient and convenient food service without wasting time. A white-collar bento store has successfully utilized this lazy man model and has achieved an astonishing daily sales of 130,000 servings. The key to this model is that they don't offer a wide range of choices like traditional restaurants, but instead focus on selling only one dish. The dishes on the daily menu are relatively fixed, but carefully designed to ensure a balance of nutrition and flavor. This monolithic catering model greatly improves production efficiency. For many catering companies, complex and varied menus often mean more preparation, more chefs, and more cooking time. But this bento restaurant has greatly reduced costs while increasing the speed of food delivery by simplifying its menu. Scaled sourcing and efficient operations are another important factor in this bento store's success. By serving only one dish, the business is able to accurately calculate the amount of ingredients to purchase based on daily demand and conduct large-scale purchasing through long-term cooperation with suppliers, which not only ensures the freshness of ingredients, but also drastically reduces purchasing costs. The restaurant industry usually has limited profit margins, and the cost of ingredients takes up a large part of the cost, while large-scale procurement enables this bento store to provide cost-effective meals at a lower cost. This efficient operation has helped the company gain a foothold in the highly competitive restaurant market. At the same time, the bento store has adopted the corporate group meal business model, specializing in providing group ordering services for companies. This model is very suitable for the nature of the lazy economy. White-collar workers do not have to order food time-consuming and laborious. The enterprise will work with the bento store in advance to ensure that the lunchbox is provided regularly every day, solving the problem of employees' meals. In order to ensure the efficiency of the service, the bento store has also developed a specialized delivery system, which can quickly deliver the bento to various enterprises and office buildings. The delivery team is equipped with specialized refrigeration and insulation equipment to ensure the freshness and taste of the food. This precise and efficient delivery system makes it possible to deliver meals on time, even during peak hours. And in today's increasingly environmentally conscious world, the design of recyclable lunchboxes, has become a highlight of this bento store. This is not only for the sake of environmental protection, but also as a way of interacting with consumers. The lunchboxes used in the bento store are made of wood and can be reused. Consumers can return the boxes to the delivery person after finishing their meal, and the delivery person will use this opportunity to have a simple exchange with a customer, such as asking whether the meal is to their liking or whether they have any suggestions for improvement. This recycling behavior not only reduces the burden on the environment, but also inadvertently increases the customer's sense of participation and sense of belonging, and improves customer satisfaction. This design effectively improves the customer experience, increases the repurchase rate, and creates good word of mouth. In addition, the lazy mode of the bento store does not only stop at the level of high efficiency and environmental protection, but also through data analysis, continuous optimization of operations. Every time the lunch boxes are collected, the delivery team records customer feedback, organizes it into a data analysis report, and sends it back to the back office and purchasing team. Adjusting daily menu choices and portion sizes according to customer preferences and needs enables the company to meet market demand more accurately. For example, if a certain dish is particularly popular, the company can prepare more ingredients in advance. If certain ingredients are wasted, the purchasing quantity can be reduced in time. Through these refined data management, the bento store can not only reduce costs, but also stay ahead of the curve in customer satisfaction. To summarize, the success of this bento store cannot be separated from several key factors. First, the lazy man mode. Through simplifying the menu and large-scale procurement, reducing operating costs, and improving efficiency. Second, its precise corporate group meal mode, which fits the dining needs of the white-collar crowd and reduces the complexity of individual ordering. Finally, the bento store not only practiced the concept of environmental protection through the design of recyclable lunch boxes, but also created the opportunity to interact with customers, which made it easier for customers to order. Finally, through the design of recyclable lunch boxes, the bento shop not only practiced the concept of environmental protection, but also created opportunities for interaction with customers, which enhanced customer satisfaction and loyalty. The core of this lazy mode of catering lies in the combination of efficiency and creativity, which makes food service not just a way to satisfy the needs of a full stomach, but also an efficient and convenient way of life. With the increase in consumer demand for convenience and environmental protection, this model not only has a broad market outlook at the moment, but also provides an innovative direction for the future of the catering industry. In the current economic winter, opportunities and challenges coexist, and many people feel confused about the future. However, this does not mean that ordinary people cannot buck the trend. In fact, low-cost, high-potential industries are just the ticket for this situation. You do not need a high amount of capital, nor do you need complex technology. As long as you seize those opportunities that can quickly respond to market demand, it is still possible to realize wealth in the reverse. For example, snack entrepreneurship, pet economy, singles economy, and lazy mode catering are some of the areas where these markets are becoming increasingly popular in modern consumer trends. Not only do these industries have low barriers to entry, but they also offer quick results. Snack entrepreneurship can easily achieve high returns without having to cook yourself through innovative training and online promotion models, while pet funeral and pet care are pockets of wealth that have emerged with pet culture. The singles economy has given rise to a large number of personalized and convenient products designed for people living alone. And the lazy man's model of catering has become a big hit among the white-collar crowd through its efficient delivery, environmentally friendly lunchboxes, and streamlined menus. You don't have to wait for the economy to improve. The opportunities are there. By grasping these trends, ordinary people can seize the future and even make a leap in wealth. If you're interested in these industries and want to learn more about how to do it in a practical way, feel free to subscribe and share our videos. We will bring you more success stories and viable business solutions to help you discover your own wealth opportunities in the economic winter.